Good morning, Chairman Davis. Can you hear me?
Hey,
good morning. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Good. I think we have all the board members on board, looks like. Not sure about Commissioner Thompson, but once you do the roll call, we'll see if she's on.
Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Special board meeting of the Board of Commissioners of the Housing Authority of Birmingham District is now called to order. We'll start with a moment of silence. All right. Roll call. Commissioner Hood.
Present.
Good morning. Commissioner
Morning.
Fantastic.
Present.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Commissioner Lewis. Commissioner Lewis is present. I keep this on. Commissioner Thompson. Commissioner Thompson. Commissioner Thompson. Mrs. Bibbs, can you reach out to Commissioner Thompson to see if she's going to be joining the call? We're going to proceed, but you could try to reach out to her via phone.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. What I'd like to do at this time is offer or entertain a motion to make amendments or make additions to the agenda. One of the items is we have a vacant position for the vice chairman of the Housing Authority of Birmingham District, and we'd like to go ahead and proceed with the election of the vice chairman to fulfill the remaining term of that position through January. So we'd like to do that, and if it's the pleasure of the board, we will need to go into executive session at the end of the meeting. So I'd like to entertain a motion to accept the agenda with those changes.
Mr. Chair, I'd like to make a motion to amend and add that the election as part of the agenda.
Can I get a second? Can I get a second? All right, I second that motion. It's been moved and properly seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Did I hear any more ayes? Hey, Terrain.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think we having issues with the commissioners not being able to unmute their phones to speak.
All right. Hold on one second.
Okay, I'm unmuted now.
Very good.
So let the record show that I vote aye in support.
And let the record show that I voted aye in support.
All right, so we got so we have a second to the motion. The motion has passed. We have 4 ayes and no noes, so that motion carries. All right. So at this time, what we will do is we will move forward with the election of vice chairman. I will currently open the floor for nominations for the position of vice chairman.
I'd like to nominate Dr. Hood.
All right, so we have one nomination, Dr. Hood. Are there any other names for nomination? The floor is still open for nomination. The floor is still open for nomination. All right, at this time, I would like to move that we close nominations on the said name of Dr. Hood, Dr. Anthony Hood.
I second.
All right, it's been moved and properly second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All right, that item carries. All right, so at this time, what we will do, we will vote on the name of Dr. Anthony Hood for the position of vice chairman. All in favor of Dr. Hood?
Aye.
Aye. Do I hear any other ayes? Any noes?
I can't vote on myself, can I?
Yeah, you can.
Aye. Thank you, Attorney Moore. Appreciate you. I see you now.
All right, so any opposed? All right, so that item carries. So congratulations, Dr. Hood. You're now the vice chairman of the Housing Authority of Birmingham District Board of Commissioners. And we know you're going to continue to do the great work that you've been doing. And so we look forward to you carrying that on in this new leadership role.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. All right, so we're down to procurement. Mrs. Foster, are you on the line?
Good morning, yes, sir. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
So at this time, I will have Carl Edwards, our Director of Procurement, to bring the board action. And you all probably wonder why I have masks on, because we're in the room together, so I'm going to transfer this laptop in.
Commissioners. Can you hear me?
Yes.
And congratulations, Dr. Hood.
Oh, thank you.
This morning, before you request for approval of a local contract for legal services, the Housing Authority of Birmingham District requested proposals from qualified law firms to provide legal services to HABD. They may include general counsel, employment, real estate, specialized litigation, and eviction services. In the event litigation and eviction services are required, they will be billed and invoiced at a fixed rate. 8 firms individuals submitted proposals in response to the RFP. The proposals were evaluated. 4 firms scored in a competitive range of 80 points or above. A best and final offer was also solicited. Pittway French and Ford received the highest overall score of 92 points for general counsel services. Erling and Moore received the highest overall score of 94 points for litigation services. Wallace, Jordan, Ratliff, and Brent, in partnership with Bruce Turner, received the highest overall score of 93 points for real estate services. Burn Foreman received the overall highest score of 91 points for employment law services. Therefore, management recommends award of a contract to Pittway French and Ford for general counsel services, Cloud Willis and Ellis for eviction services, Sperling and Moore for litigation services, Wallace, Jordan, Ratliff, and Brandt in partnership with Bruce Turner for real estate services, and Burn Foreman for employment law services. Also, please be advised, this award is also contingent upon HUD and OGC approval of procurement and the actual contract. So as soon as if the board approves this morning, then we will forward these over to HUD for review of the contracts along with OGC. Any questions?
I don't have any questions. I know it's been a long process and a thorough one to get these firms in front of us today. And I know that the Housing Authority has a real need to get our legal services, fully filled. And Attorney Moore has done a great job carrying the weight of the load. But I also know that we, it's a big job to do all of this. So I'm excited that we now have a full team on board and a lot of people having the opportunity to work with us.
Chairman Davis was on mute.
All right, thank you, Terrain. So, so let me say this. I know that this is something that we've been working on for a few months now, and Ms. Foster, if you could just kind of speak really briefly on where we are. I think Mr. Edwards did succinctly state where we are, but I would like to hear from you, Ms. Foster, so that the board can be abreast of why this process has been delayed, that it was not due to anything that you or the staff had to do with the cause for the delay. There was we were following the instructions of HUD. Basically, they told us that they would have to send it to the regional office first, and then to the DC office before it came to the board. Then there was a change in direction, which allowed us to bring it before the board today. So I just want to make sure that we are clear that the direction came from the HUD. There was a HUD direction, and the delay was not caused by the staff here at the central office. So if you could speak to that very briefly, Ms. Foster.
Yes, Chair Davis, that's correct. We've been working with our HUD local field office in regards to getting the approval of these awardees. And so we were first instructed to submit the information to HUD for their OGC review prior to approval of the board. And so after further review with HUD, they decided they want to take a different direction and get the approval first. And once we received the board approval, then they were submitted to their OGC office for their approval. So this is HABD's final step of bringing to the board, receiving the HUD approval. And after that, we'll see guidance from HUD when it will be released to all the awardees. And I just want to say I concur with Commissioner Fantastic now, that it is exciting for us to be able to work with a full team. So we've been working with Ferdinand Moore for some time, and graciously been very beneficial to us. And so I do want to say that HUD is fully aware that we're very limited in our legal services. So they will allow us to do a sole source with our current legal services, because they're unsure of the length of time that these awardees will be, the review process will take place. So they're giving us the opportunity to do the sole source with Ferdinand Moore to extend them out and extend the time until their review is complete. So that'll help us greatly as well.
All right, thank you. Are there any other comments or questions? Mrs. Bibbs, are you on the line? Mrs. Bibbs? Terrain, Mrs. Bibbs on the line?
She's trying to unmute herself. I hear in the other room saying yes. So she's trying to unmute herself.
Yeah, she's on the line and she should be unmuted.
So I was just trying to see if Commissioner Thompson has made her way on the call.
Chairman Davis?
Yes.
Okay, this is Ms. Bibbs. I was able to reach her. I left her voicemail, but I was unable to reach her.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so at this time, we have a motion. If I could entertain a motion to approve the contract for legal services.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the contract for legal services.
Second.
Second.
All right, it's been moved and properly seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Did I hear 3 ayes?
Aye.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna request a roll call vote on this item. Commissioner Hood,
Yes. Aye.
Commissioner Pantazis,
Aye.
Commissioner Lewis.
Aye.
All right, and Commissioner Thompson is not present, and I will be abstaining from this vote as I have a family member that does contract work for a firm that was not recommended by the committee. However, I felt the need to abstain from this vote. So please note my abstention, Mrs. Bibbs.
Noted.
Thank you. All right. Is there anything else that needs to come before this body before we go into executive session? All right, hearing none, if I could entertain a motion to go into executive session.
I make a motion that we go into executive session at this time.
Second.
All right, it's been moved and properly seconded. And before we do that, Attorney Moore, we will be going into executive session if it's the pleasure of this body to discuss personnel matters and good name and character.
Yes, that's appropriate. Thank you.
All right, it's been moved and properly seconded. All in favor? We said aye. Okay, and all opposed? All right, so that motion carries. So we will be going into executive session. And we will be in executive session for approximately 30 to 45 minutes, and then we will reconvene at the call of the chair.
Chairman Davis, did we get a separate link for executive session, or how are we handling that?
Hi, Chairman Hood, Commissioner Hood, I'm going to put you in a breakout room.
Okay, thanks.
All right, I'm going to start now.
Okay.
Thank you. So I've never been in a breakout room, so I'm going to need some guidance.
There'll be something that pops up on your screen that says, do you want to join this breakout room? You just hit join.
Right. Okay, very good.
Commissioner Pantazis, it's prompting you to join the meeting. Are you receiving anything? Hey, I just want to make sure y'all are in and good to go.
I think so. Thank you.
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right,
I think so.
okay, I'm leaving out.
Thanks.
We have everybody?
We're here.
I'm here.
All right. Let's see. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Hold on, let me interrupt one more time. When y'all done, just leave the breakout room, come back to the main room.
Okay. Is Attorney Moore here?
Yes, I'm here.
Last time there was a major election, a presidential election. I'm not exactly sure what the language was, but we did allow for for all employees to vote. So I don't know if that was about, I don't know if it was a paid time off situation. I'm sure it was.
We may need to make sure that Commissioner Lewis knows how to come out. Okay, she's out.
All right, we got everybody back.
Let me see if Chloe was carrying on what she said.
Yes, we're
I
all back.
made it. Yeah,
Hey, all right. I made it too, Commissioner Lewis.
okay.
All right, if there's nothing else that needs to come before this board, if I could entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All right, it's been moved and properly second. All in favor? All opposed? All right, this meeting's adjourned. Y'all have a great day.
Thank you too.
Thank you.